Good morning, beautiful holy souls, and welcome along to lesson 287. 287 is "You are my goal, my author, only you." So really recognizing that love is our only goal. Love that has written us, created us, made us. It is our only goal to remember that we are one with that and to return to that knowing of love. And so we'll take a moment, we'll pause, we'll gently turn our focus inwards and downwards. And we get out of our frontal lobes and we head down into the vicinity of the heart. We take a moment rested in the heart, feeling into the warmth of our heart and consciously engaging our heart with this lesson. And then we can drop our awareness further down into the pelvic floor and feel the solidity of our connection with the earth, our being grounded, our being held downwards, supported, our being safe here in the body. And coming back to the heart again. And with your awareness held in this space, we'll begin this day in gratitude. We open our holy hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. And we welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all our encounters are wholesome and that all our experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth, that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. And so we release these words and we let it be. Okay, so lesson 287, you are my goal, my author, only you. Where would I want to go but heaven? And what would I substitute for happiness? And you can even, take a moment to think about that. Like, what would you substitute for happiness? Is there anything that you would substitute to know happiness? What gift would I prefer before the peace of God? Again, in truth, like, isn't the peace of God and your happiness all that you really want? What treasure would I seek and find and keep that can compare with my identity? And that's with the capital I. So that's my true identity. Like, what other treasure could be more important and could compare to this beauty? It reminds me of the Shakespearean poem, "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?" Recognizing just the beauty and the magnificence that he saw, the light that he saw in another human being. And would I rather live with fear than love? And I think, these are all pretty obvious questions, and yet taking time just to be present to your answers. So would I choose fear over love? Would I rather live in fear than live in love? And then it moves into this beautiful prayer. You are my goal, my author. So the love that has created you, it is your goal to return to that love, to know that love fully. What but you could I desire to have? What way but that which leads to you could I desire to walk? And what except the memory of you could signify to me the end of dreams and the futile substitutions for the truth? So then we're going to make it really clear that this is what we want. So you are my only goal. So love is my only goal. God is my only goal. Home is my only goal. Peace is my goal. Your child would be as you created it. So I'm not going to change anything about my identity. I'm simply going to believe in my true identity. I'm still simply going to rest in my true identity. I'm going to accept my identity. What way but this could I expect to recognize myself and be at one with my identity? So this lesson really, in a way, is all about acceptance. So we're moving towards our goal. We're accepting that this is our goal. We're accepting that we're one with love. And we're also accepting that we have identified falsely for a very long time. And that eventually we started to think, actually, no, there's something wrong here. And then we get on a spiritual path and we start to question and we start to look and we start to wonder. And as we move along that spiritual path, of course, we have days where we doubt and days where we falter and days where we go back into old habits and we lean into that false identity that has been created over the years. And, you know, I always say that like by 7, we're pretty much wrapped up in this identity. And after that, it begins to be compounded and strengthened and fortified by society and by us. And then we move into creation with that identity because we keep getting what we expect from that place of false identity. And now we have peeled back so many layers and lifted so many veils. And we're recognizing that we have but one goal, and love is that goal. And so today, as we check in with our hearts, we make sure that, yes, this is what I want, that love is my goal, and that this is the direction that I am headed. I have turned my back on my false identity, and I'm walking towards my true identity. And in truth, you know, we recognize that we've never left, but we can't remember that. And so we're in this place now of remembrance and of moving back in the direction of God, of love, of peace, and saying a big fat yes to happiness. Enjoy your quiet time.